Hello everybody from Indy, Indiana. I'm here with the Korean War Veterans Association president of the local chapter, Grandpa Tine. I've known you for a while now, right? Oh yeah.
5-6 years.
Yep, because he comes to Washington, D.C. But we're here at a very unique Korean War memorial. It is unlike anything I've seen.
Good,
It's a
I'm glad.
cylinder.
I'm glad.
So we're gonna give you a tour.
Okay.
But I do want to acknowledge Indiana because it is second to Washington D.C. scale of honoring
Yes, it is.
Korean, I mean not Korean, but all veterans.
All veterans.
With all these memorials. So
Yeah.
as you can see, there's a, is that World War II? Yeah,
World
there's
War
a
II.
World War II memorial.
Vietnam's down the other end.
And across from us is the Vietnam War memorial that's
That's it.
just like our cylinder right here.
And this is our World War memorial across the
Oh
park
yeah,
over
that's
there.
a humongous one.
Yeah,
all
that's just
the way
one
over
of
there.
one of the memorials.
World
There.
War
That's the
One.
big one.
So,
That's the big one. Ours was
What
built-
I found extremely striking about this memorial is it has, are they real journal entries or letter entries on the top? Like it says, then dear Dad, then came the Chinese,
That's
wave
from our
after
son.
wave. Death walked through our ranks last night. I wonder sometimes if I will ever make it from this place back home again to Indiana. Your loving son, Gene Robinson.
That was just a couple of the fellows that was there,
So it's from real.
but they were killed.
Oh. Oh.
Among those that's in that.
Okay.
Built in 1996.
1996. So we'll show this the front on me. So here we have the map of the world
Yes.
because most people didn't know where Korea was, or maybe still don't. I don't know. I hope it's not. But of course, here's the United States, and here's Indiana, where we are right now.
Mhm.
And they went probably this way around, or I don't
No,
know.
right here. They shipped out of Seattle, Washington,
Oh.
right there.
Okay, so that's what happened. Indiana to Seattle, and then you took a boat, right?
Yeah, some of them came
Ship?
out of San Francisco. Too.
How long did it take you to get to?
17 days.
17 days
And
to
everybody was seasick.
here, Busan.
So
So everybody was seasick, and that's
no,
where.
that's not true. We actually stopped in Japan.
Okay.
We dumped all of our weapons and stuff that we had for war, and then like the government does stupid things, then they reissued
Oh.
our guns and whatever, and then we took a small boat into Korea.
Okay. So there's a description about the wall here, and on this side, as Grandpa Tine mentioned, it has the names of all those who gave their lives. But he pointed out something extremely important. So everybody knows that the war broke out 1950, June 25th, and the armistice was signed July 27th, 1953. But look, 1954. What can you tell me?
I take it that they was probably up on the 38th parallel, and they dug tunnels up and come out at night and kill the soldiers. I would imagine it.
So the ceasefire took place, yet there were still skirmishes along the border.
That's right.
And
That's
while
right.
people don't know, that's why officially the Korean War era is designated by the VA is January 31st of 1955, because there were still casualties that
Part of
took
Congress.
place.
Yeah.
I also, Grandpa Tine, thank you so much, because I also want to introduce you to an ex-POW. I have not been able to interview any ex-POWs until today. So, okay, let's first say hello. I would like to introduce you to, and please tell us when you served and when you were captured.
I served in in Korea in 1951. Korea joined the army in 1949. And I joined the second Asian Division. We was called over to Korea in 1950 between, I think it was the last part of August and 1st of September when the Pusan Surrender was going on. So we landed in Pusan there. And the battle was going on in Pusan. And that's when the North Koreans had us all shoved all the way back, almost to the sea. I think the 60-mile radius of Pusan. And then they told us we had to stand and die. They told us, our general told us we had to stand and die because we had no place to go but the sea. So MacArthur finally ended up taking some Marines around Incheon. And he landed in Incheon, so that broke it up down there at Pusan. And we started pushing the North Koreans back all the way up close to the Manchurian border. And we thought the war was about over then. But the Chinese came in on us. I think it was in November sometime. And they surrounded us. And they had a roadblock. The road was blocked where we was at. We had only one way out, and they was already set up on each side of the mountain. And we had to run through this called Gatling. And we lost a lot of men, and we lost almost 5,000 men, either captured or killed or missing in action.
I actually haven't done it myself, but I know.
We finally made it through there. And we had to fall back and get new equipment because we lost a lot of our men. So we had to get reorganized. And so they sent us up to a place called Hongsong, Korea. And we was supporting the South Korean Army. I was in the artillery. So we was supporting the South Korean Army. And one night about 2 o'clock in the morning, the South Koreans took off on us, and so that left us wide open in the north. And the Chinese came on us and overrun us. They hit us so fast. They said everybody was further south. There was firing and shooting going around. And about 6 of us jumped in the back of a deuce-and-a-half truck, and they threw a hand grenade in the back of the truck I was in. It was a white phosphorus hand grenade. It kind of, when it hits you, it burns in. And so they shot our driver. So we didn't go anyplace. We had to jump back out of the truck. And I put a tourniquet around one guy's arm because he got hit in the arm with white phosphorus. And the vehicles and everything was on fire. The roads were blocked. Men were crying for their mothers. And I helped another guy in the Jeep. I helped another guy in the Jeep to get in the Jeep because he'd been shot in the leg. And finally about 15 of us made it through the mountains. And we was behind the lines for 2.5 days. And while we was behind the lines, we ran into 2 different ambushes. And we ran out of ammunition, and we didn't have nothing to eat. And on the third, there was only 3 of us left. And on the third ambush, we was captured because we ran out of our ammunition. And so they took us out. They took our dog tag, they took our watch, and they took all that stuff, and then they'd march us down the road and shoot over the top of our heads. And then they'd make us, when our airplanes came over, they'd make us march out and fill the road. Because our own plane was scraped down there, and they got off to the side next to the houses. And so we finally made it back here in their staging area. It kept us for a few days. And they decided to take us out and execute us. So we took 3 F's out behind this hill. And as we was marching out, they shot me first.
Oh!
They shot me in the back. It come out my shoulder. And the force of the shot knocked me to the ground. And I said, dear God, make the next one in the head, because I wanted to get it over with. So what I heard, this was in 1951, February. So the snow was on the ground. I laid in that snow, and I heard them shoot my 2 buddies. And they come back by, and I said, well, they'll probably finish me off now. But they just stood there and talked, and then they went on. So I laid there until it got dark. And I crawled on top of his hill. I found this foxhole already dug. It had straw on the bottom of it, and it was partially covered, just big enough to get down in. It was dug by the North Koreans. You could tell that because it was heading south. So I stayed there for about 17 or 19 days. The only time I get out, be at nighttime, I'd slide down the hill, crawl over to the rice paddy and break the ice out of the rice paddy, fill my canteen up. And then I crawl back up. My feet were frozen. I couldn't walk. I lost 2 toes on my one foot. And my knees started crawling so much, my knees started bleeding. And I told God, I said, I'm just going to lay here and die. So when I said that, it wasn't much longer after that. I heard a lot of fire and shooting going on. Then I heard some American voices. I kept yelling real loud. I said, don't shoot American GI. And finally, one of them heard me. So we stuck the barrel of this rifle and this foxhole in because they wanted to see my face, but they didn't know who I was. So they told me to get the hell out of there. So I said, I can't move. So he pulled me by my shirt collar. He called the stretcher bear to come pick me up. In the meantime, he gave me some pork and beans to eat. I was trying to eat these beans and they were frozen. I broke 2 plastic spoons trying to eat them. And finally, the stretcher bear got up there and carried me out, so that's how I got out. But when I was in this hole, they had a little dog. He put up my foxhole every once in a while. And one day he brought a can of he had a can in his mouth and had 3 or 4 pork and beans in it, and I took away from that dog and ate them beans. That's the one thing I had. And I pray a lot. I told God, I said, if you get me out of here, I said, I'll start serving you and everything. And finally, the Marines found me. After I got back, I done everything else that I promised. And I didn't come to Christ until 40 years old. So that's part of my story.
To say Jesus first then. So all this time, the North Koreans thought you were dead, but you survived.
I guess.
Wow, that is amazing. Wow. Thank you so much for your service. Thank you so much for enduring your story, despite the fact that it's been very difficult to actually even share the story.
Well, I get out of breath. I used to go around people. I can't even make it.
But I think sometimes these kind of stories are important because we really understand and fathom what kind of sacrifices were made for our freedom. So thank you so much. It's 2 o'clock, so we're going to be You're a hero and they are heroes too, and we're here to honor them, to pay tribute. Almost 900 Indianans who died from the Hoosier State. And thank you so much, and everybody. Where's your horse? My 36th state, and the 50 states, 70 city, and 90-day journey across America to honor and thank veterans and promote peace. Remember 77.org. Bye.